Fireball handles well, got up really easily for how light the wind is right now, and handles great. It's super maneuverable, almost too maneuverable for me.
I did this video in two parts. The first part is me wing foiling and comparing it to other front wings. And the second part is me riding it behind a boat as a wake foil. Hope you enjoy.
The Fireball 1070 with this time the 360 45 skinny Ultrashort Advance fuse and so a 5.5 meter hand wing. Wind is still super gusty and right now incredibly light, so hopefully I'll get a gust here and get going.
I think I saw you with another.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about how does the Axis Fireball 1070 compare to other popular wings from Axis, like the Art Pro 1201, Spitfire 1030, and the new Axis V2 999. The conclusion is the Axis Fireball 1070 is my new favorite all-around front wing due to its great carving ability, solid pumping, and amazing glide.
Alright, so brief update. Fireball does take off early, but I think my first ride, I just got a really good gust and got right up. It does take a little bit to get it going, but it is definitely fast, super maneuverable, flies really well. It's similar but different to all the other wings. I think I definitely prefer it over the V2 999 for lighter wind. Similar in maneuverability, definitely not as fast for 999. Lots of fun. The Spitfire 1030 I think would be better in lighter wind for still having maneuverability. The Art Pro 1201 I think gets up pretty similarly to all of these wings, and definitely has a lot more glide and pumpability, but doesn't maneuver nearly as well. And light winds, I definitely prefer the Art Pro 1401. It is really nice, it rides so well and gets up really early. Looks like I've got a gust, so I've got to go.
First impressions, it glided really well, it handles nicely, it's quite maneuverable, and it actually pumps reasonably well. I've been riding foils for about 4 years now. I started with a bunch of Slingshot gear, and because of the wake thief who rides in a lake nearby where this one is in New York, I started getting into Axis gear. And for the last about year and a half, I've been riding the Axis ART Pro 1201. I think it handles really well, it glides well, it pumps well for such a big foil. It's not quite as maneuverable as a smaller foil, and so I was really kind of looking over the last year or so for something that can pump well, but also can maneuver and turn a little bit better. I got the Axis ART V2 999 a little while ago, and I liked it. It handles really, really well. But unlike the 1201, it doesn't quite pump very well. So when I saw the Fireball 1070 come out, I thought I'd give this one a try. I believe it's meant for wing foiling, but I thought I'd try it out for wake foiling as well. I'm really impressed. It pumps well, it starts easily, it's got a really low stall speed. It glides and handles incredibly well. As you can see, it does nice wake transfers, picks up the energy of the wave in my boat pretty well. I don't have hardly any ballast in the boat at this point, I think I'm going about 11 miles per hour, and it still keeps up nicely with the wave, turns well, glides well, and it actually pumps pretty well too, much better than the ART V2 999. I was really enjoying the feel of just kind of gliding around, and when I needed to turn, it is super maneuverable. It rolls in really well. It has incredible yaw. With the smaller skinnies, it's quite pitch sensitive, but still handles really well and seems more stable than maybe the ART V2 999. But I just really love the feel of this wing. I heard Adrian Roper talking about which rear tails to pair with the Fireball 1070, and I believe he was saying that the smaller the skinny in the back, the better the Fireball handles. And so I tried with the two fuselages that I have. I have an Ultrashort Advance and I have a Short Advance. I tried going from a 362/50 skinny, then I tried the 360/45 skinny, and the smallest of the skinnies that I have is a 359/40. All of them handled really well. I did start to really enjoy, as I got down into the smallest of my skinnies, the 359/40, the wing turns even better. It glides really well, it's fast, and it's not too pitch sensitive despite the really small skinny. In my experience with the ART Pro 1201, for example, the 359/40 was just a little too small for me. I really liked the 360/45 skinny. But with the Fireball, either I'm getting better as a foiler or the Fireball just handles really well with the smaller skinnies. I was really liking the 359/40, and I ultimately ended up with the Ultrashort Advance plus Fuselage. Now I'm giving the 1070 a try with the Ultrashort Advance plus Fuselage to see how much different it feels with a shorter fuse. Felt great, maneuvered well, turned well. Pitch sensitivity wasn't too different than it was with the Short Advance plus fuse. And pumping felt good. I did this wake transfer back to the 4th or 5th wake on the boat, made a pretty hard cut even though I wasn't pumping extremely efficiently, and caught the wave pretty easily. One of my favorite things to do behind the boat is have the driver cut the power and I just ride the energy of the swell back there. As I get close to the boat, I love to pump back out and try to catch one of the smaller waves, 10 or 11 waves back from the boat, and see if I can continue my ride as long as possible. The Fireball 1070 did this incredibly well. I had a good amount of pumping energy, even though the foil is much, much smaller than the Art Pro 1201. Overall, I really enjoy the Axis Fireball 1070, and if you like wake foiling, I think this could be a really fun front wing. It maneuvers really, really well, and it still doesn't sacrifice very much in pumping ability. And so if you're into those kind of things, if you love riding the waves, if you like a fast wing that also turns really well, I think you might enjoy the Fireball 1070. Thanks for taking some time to learn about the Fireball 1070. So thanks for watching.